What's up, man? Stories with V, and y'all now locked in with me. Let's go. So today's story, man, is first and foremost, what's up with my peoples, man? We hit that 1,000 mark. We going up, getting bigger and better each and every day. So without further ado, make sure if you liking this video, you like, share, and subscribe, man. We going up every day. So without further ado, let's go. This one here is about, man, decisions, and this was the actual first battle that I actually seen where both sides had their own joint and they went in there and duked it out, man. Real gladiator, real 300 type thing, you get what I'm saying? So, that real 300 type shit. This one right here, man, so we had the good brother on the unit. He was a Muslim brother, Muslim and a Mexican. Now, the brother, he ran a store, was a flat-foot hustler. Did whatever he wanted to do on the compound, had what you needed from a bag of chips all the way to an ounce of coke. He was that type dude, so he running the store, running business as usual, and it's some politics going on. There's some tension in the air between the blacks and the Mexicans, specifically the Crips and the Mexicans, because they got into some situation over some territory on the yard. And when you down in jail, right, you got days where people used to throw stuff over the wall, whereas though you might call your peoples and tell them, man, to bring down here 5 cell phones, an ounce of grass, an ounce of cane, and throw it over the wall. You get a specific time and you get the working men to go pick it up, or when you out on yard, if they throw it during that time, you can just go get the wall. So a package had got took between the Crips, had got a package thrown over, something came up missing. They claimed the Mexicans did it. It was some shit that spilled over onto the unit. A lot of people got hurt behind that. We gonna get more into that. Matter of fact, drop a comment if y'all want that story too. So boom, back to the brother. He on the unit doing his thing. He running the store biz they buy. So now the Mexican comes to borrow something from him. But in the midst of him doing that, the Crip OG give him a head nod and really wave him off like, no, him dead. So the Crip be like, huh? So he tell the Mexican, man, give me a minute, give me a second. I'm gonna holler at you in a minute. I got you, just give me a second. So the Mexican say, all right, Holmes. He dips off, boom. So he go holler at his OG. The OG like, no, don't serve him. He like, what you mean, why? He said, cause he ain't gonna pay you. What you mean he ain't gonna pay me? He better pay me. He said, listen, there's some shit going on. Don't pay him. I mean, don't give it to him. So he say, all right. But what does he do? About an hour later, the Mexican come back. OG not around. The thought not in his head of what the OG just told him not even an hour ago. He gives him what he asked for. Maybe 2 chips, 2 sodas, some petty shit. Maybe $12 worth of food. So he does it the next day when it's time to pay. The Mexican tell him, man, I ain't got it today. Home's tomorrow. Tomorrow come, he give him the spin around. Bro, I'm waiting for the money. Order is not coming. I'm waiting for my peoples to send it to me. So now the brother getting mad for it. It was going on about 4 or 5 days. He tell him, look, man, if you ain't got my motherfucking money tomorrow when these doors pop, you know what time it is. I ain't talking no more. I ain't asking no more. If you don't have that money tomorrow, you better be strapped when you come out. So the Mexican, what do you mean, home? You threaten me? The black said, listen, man, I ain't doing too much talking. You heard what I said. If you don't got my money tomorrow, when you come out, you better be strapped because I'm coming straight at you. So it is what it is now. Mexican take heed. He go back and tell his OG or the shot caller of their organization. He go back and tell them. The big homie tell him, well, you not paying him. That is what it is. That's took. And you ain't backing down because when you in jail, man, it's all about pride. Pride. You get what I'm saying? One, the dude that's ready have to go into this battle, this ain't even his beef. He just taking orders from his OG when the OG Mexican told him, when you go get it, don't pay him. And that's the way that they roll. When them orders come down and you ain't got no option, you ain't got no choice. So he did what he was told. Now his life in the ballot and the other dudes, you get what I'm saying? So now he in a situation all over $12, man. He could have just paid the dude and they could have handled whatever they took from the Crips. They could have just handled it however they handled it and it went up. But now you really isolate a situation and put it's just him on him. You get what I'm saying? And so boom, they does that. The Mexican tell him strap up, man. When we come out tomorrow in the yard, it's going down. So the Crip dude, he go back and tell his OG that the Mexican dude ain't paying him. Now he like, I fucking told you, don't give it to him. How much he tell him what the situation was, what he gave him. He tell him, look, man, he been spending me for about 4 or 5 days. I told him tomorrow when them doors pop, if he ain't got my money, if he ain't at my door in the morning with that money, when morning yard open, I'ma chop him down. So the OG like, shh, put everybody in the crosshair, but he gotta back him because now it ain't about a us thing, it's a us versus them thing. So now both sides got to stand tall, feet planted. Boom, the doors pop. He don't see no net bag or he don't see no money that he got owed at his door. So he already know what time it is. So everybody moving around, tension thick in the air. The Crips is all lined up on this wall by the phones, back against the wall. The Mexicans is on the tier, but they over there ducked off in the corner doing their little thing, huddled up talking. Boom, yard open. They call y'all, we go out there now. This show you how much of a security breach there is. You know, it's so many bangers out there in the yard. It don't even really matter. You know, you would have thought it wasn't no security. Would have thought the metal detectors ain't even working. But they gets out there. Boom, what do? Everybody heads over to the little corner by the baseball field, by the weight pile for real. Boom, when they get over there, like a bunch of kids, everybody form a circle. They get in the middle. It ain't even no talking. It ain't no movie stuff. It ain't no, you got my money. They ain't do none of that. They formed a circle. The two men came in a circle. They both up their yes. And they went at it, man. I'm talking blow for blow. When he came out, and people tend to think these type of situations is like, no, it's not like that. It's like a precise fight. You in there just like a fight. You picking your shots, he picking his. You trying to be smart, you trying to be cautious. And the brother came out on top, man. The Crip came out on top, you know, but don't get it twisted. The Mexican had some good hits in him, man. They in there going at it. The brother come out, he weaved one of the shots. He hit him right here with a shoulder shot. Boom. When he do that now, he jagging. The Mexican hit him about right here, I think. And the brother had hit him shoulder shot, arm shot, and then he started working his body, maybe leg, and hip, or whatever these is right here. And he chopped him down, ended up going up. They said, all right, that's enough. Everybody spread away. The Mexican took him back to the table. But as they was going back into the unit, of course, they got flagged. Oh, what you doing? All this blood. They gets him, wrap him up, take him to medical. And it was what it was, man. Only thing is the brother ain't never get caught because the yard ain't got no cameras. In the way that we was ducked off in the corner, it was already going on. And this how much of politics jail is. While that was going on between the Crips and the Mexicans, every other faction was going on, staying out and minding their business. And that's what kept all the attention off of what's going on right there, because the Tower still got to watch what's going on. You got people running around the track, people playing handball. You got people over here doing what they do. You got people at the tables playing cards. So it's a lot going on, man. But that fast, that just go to show you how much pride and decision-making and not listening, because all this would have been avoided if the brother would have never even just sold him the snacks. Just like the OG told him, the OG already told him, it's tension in the air, the tension thick, don't serve him nothing, man, because he knew he wasn't going to pay him back. He knew he was going to use that as a reason to go ahead and go to war, and they thought they was going to come out on top, and, you know, it was going to play out how it was going to play out, but it also showed you the characteristics of a man, because nobody else got involved. They did what they did, and it went up just how it went up, man. Salute, man. Thank y'all for riding with me. Stories with me. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, man. We going up all year. We on the road to that 2,000 now. Let's go.